let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit you throwing, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit you sucks, I'll replace those. Never save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Monday.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on second and 8. Luck taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
He's checking. Crash. Switch. Here we go.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Alert! Small! Pass. Alert! Crunch! 56, 52.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Hey, watch it. Greystone, travel. 56. Hey, Foxtrot. 37's the Mike 37. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Throwing his Allen on third. And he finds Howard complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's crashing. He's checking crack. Kill. Turn up. 61. Matchbox lights. Alert.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go. At their own 7-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Love. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check. Fresno. 11. Get your swarm on.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Let's go. 140. Watch the screen. Call. Switch. Mike 50. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
11B. 11.
After the sack on first down, Luck. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. A shotgun snap for Luck. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Luck now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Watch twist. Pilot, 64, weak. Check 43.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Check. One man. Check. Watch safety creep. General West. Check.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of 2 there, second down. So a nice chunk play running the football followed by that, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it because when you've got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
On 2nd and 12, Luck is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Makes the score Bears 14, Eagles 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Check out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play, second down coming up. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
12. Check out. On. He's coming.
From the gun, here's Love. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught by Kirk. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Throwing on third down, Luck. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Throwing on second and long. Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw again. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
you. Slam, slam, slam. Let's go, Mexico. Check three. Gone right.
On 2nd and 15 now. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Check out. 540. I got you. 11Z. SOS. Go, Mike 50.
Here's Breida. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the Bears' 42-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Monday.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Get it, boy. Monday. Mike 50. Tackle. Mike 50.
Open man is Samuel. Complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. Here we go on 4th. Luck. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Go. No. Middle. Tighten up. Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
to the right. Shift. Take four.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Bears push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Alert. Watch out. All 52. Watch out.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Everyone, 37's the line. Hey, hold.
On first down, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hey, exit. Mike 37. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Switch. Quo. Reggie. Quo.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Going for the deep ball. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Easy, alert.
gun. Love. And that will be incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, switch gears.
They're going to go. It's locked. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Letting one. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Now Locke. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Locke. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
11. 5.
On first down, it's Locke. Open man is Kirk, complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Locke. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Third and long. It's Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go, Mike. 50. 12. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey, look. Mike's 50.
They snap it to Locke. And a big one, loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
Everybody, Mike 37. You're not ready. You're not. Hey, Delta. Mike 37. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone, 37.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the deep...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alex Anzalone able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Go. 37 is the Mike 37. Hey, let's pass 85. Pass 85. Check safety.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is low. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Kill. Go ahead. Check 6 guys.
Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Love. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Love. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on 3rd down, Love. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Despite being 0 for 4 converting these so far, I guess you're going to say 5th time's the charm. They're going again on 4th down.
Here we go, D, all day, defense, all day, all day.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's letting this one go for Fuller and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let him know, let him know. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing again. Allen looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Bears, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.